So this final award is the IWEA Person of the Year. So as I said at the start, this is the award that the IWEA staff give. And what I mentioned at the start was, again, I just need to reiterate it, the time that some people within the industry give for the benefit of the whole industry is what we see every day in IWEA. And this award, it's the only award that isn't the first this year. This has been going on now for about 5 years, and it's something that just shows we just dedicate to one person that has just gone above and beyond. You're about to witness something very special. This is something that I've waited for all of my life, and it's not me getting the award. You may look at me very differently after this award is handed out. And it's something that I've heard many people say they never thought they'd see, but tonight you're going to see it. And the way that we select this is we normally get the team together, have a sit down and talk about who within the membership over the last year, and not just considering the last year, but considering their greater contribution over many years, really deserves some standout recognition. And it turned out to be a very quick meeting this year, because very soon into it, it was apparent to me that there was one clear common consensus amongst the staff. There was an awful lot of talk about this person being extremely generous with their time and experience, always available and willing to help, and always offering solutions, ideas, and contacts. And I know this from my own experiences with this person, because every time I ring him, he answers the phone with, "David, what can I do for you, sir?" And that's not a common thing in the IWEA membership. Usually it's the other way around. You're probably going to get a few hints in the next few seconds as to who this is, both from what I say, but from what I do. And this is the very special moment. So, 192, IWEA is for Mayo this year. And this person has been active across all parts of IWEA. He's currently on 2 committees, is a board member, a council member, and not just a passive see how things go member of the council and board, but has been deeply involved in the reshaping of IWEA's governance, our membership, and many other of the activities we've done over the last 12 months. He is even a former interim CEO, which is definitely the hardest job in this industry. This man is extremely passionate about all things green. But more importantly, this man is also extremely passionate about all things green and red. So for the finale, ladies and gentlemen, not only for being from Mayo, but for all the time, effort and dedication he's given to IWEA, not just over the last 12 months, but over his entire wind career, I am delighted to announce that this year's IWEA Person of the Year is Brendan Heneghan. So now, ladies and gentlemen, you have seen a Mayo man come to Dublin and bring home a trophy.
I think the only way to follow that is Tána Hasaram Curran Shohaglaku or son Fern Weo, August Muncher Weo. I'm genuinely surprised and chuffed. I think I've been exceptionally lucky to work with some really, really wonderful people in Wind Prospect Ionic over the years. And I've also been exceptionally lucky to work with some wonderful people in IWEA. Initially in 2016 as a staff member with a lot of former staff, some present staff, and latterly kind of as a director and council with the IWEA staff that are here tonight. And it's an absolute pleasure to work with IWEA staff. I think the reason, and a big part of the reason members put so much time into IWEA is the staff. So while David says I'm happy to pick up the phone to him, I think when you see how hard the guys work, anybody in the room would be happy to pick up the phone to them. So I'm exceptionally lucky to work in wind as well. And I think if you're from rural Mayo, to have a job where you can be the person of the year in any industry is exceptionally rare, other than maybe hill sheep farming, which we don't have sheep, we have cows. So as an industry, I think one of the unique parts about it is from the top of Donegal to the bottom of Wexford and everywhere in between, the people in this room live and work in our industry. So in terms of a dispersed industry, it's an example of what Ireland can do really well. And I think, you know, we can show a lot of rural Ireland what's possible through what we do. It's an absolute pleasure working in renewables. I wouldn't want to work anywhere else. So to get this is really, really special. About 3 years ago, I had to hand it to Rory Mullen, and it broke my heart giving silverware away. So to finally get my hands on it is a relief. And as David says, a Mayo man leaving Dublin with silverware is probably either a jail sentence or unique. So in this case, hopefully we won't get the jail sentence. Gurmila Milan Mahagav Galair genuinely thought some down Orm the Shohaglaku, and thank you all. It's an absolute pleasure to work in the industry.